Welcome to an introduction to Google Maps. The intention of this video is to provide teachers with a tool and resource to learn how to teach young students how to find where they are in the world using Google Maps. The other project we'll do will be one of plotting a course actually that a student might do and talk about using Google Maps today to find locations and actually use them for travel. Let's start by working on the project that we might have a young student do. Hopefully they would know their home address. If so, we would have them type it in. And that would bring back results, well, all over the country. We'd need to know where they live, or what city they live, or at least their zip code. So we'll try this location. And that zooms in. And they can, hopefully, find their house on the map. It's possible they could recognize it by this Street View image, but let's change Google Maps to make it a little more user-friendly. We have some options in that we can turn on a satellite image and actually see pictures of that location. Now that looks a little friendlier. I'll roll my mouse forward and zoom in. And in doing so, I can see neighborhoods and households. And it's possible that indeed one of these places could be where your student lives. So now that they found their address, let's zoom out and look for just their city. We'll do that by deleting the street address. See where Google takes us. So there is a picture of our city. And if we take away the city's name, it will show us our state. For our next project, I'd like to have students plot a path from their elementary school to the fairgrounds. And to do that, we're going to go someplace I'm more familiar with, which is Spokane Valley. Okay. If they were going to do this project, they would probably use the Get Directions feature in Google, and we'll put the address of the elementary school, or an elementary school. There we are. And let's see. The fairgrounds. I'm not sure exactly where that is. So it's supposed to be Interstate Fair. We'll try that and see what happens. There it is. Okay, so now we'll get directions. And our directions look simple enough. There we are. And our students can print these directions. Although those directions were correct, that route might have been a little hasty. We also have opportunities to find out what the transit routes are. If I click that, then we can see indeed we do get routes by transit. Or, if today was bicycle day, we can find out the safest routes, not on the arterials, that would get us there by bicycle. You've probably noticed that I've been advocating every time that we create this set of routes that we print it out. That's because personally I think that we should have a paper copy. I know I've used electronic GPS devices to get me places, and they've been an excellent aid, and they've saved me from some trouble. But I also know that they've let me down. Either they get too hot, the battery runs dead, or something always happens. But paper tends to not fail. I guess you can just call me old school. So to sum things up, we've looked at ways to help our students find their place in the world, from specifically where they live, their community, their city, their state, and where in the nation they might be, as well as how to use Google Directions to plot a course from their point of origin to a destination using multiple ways, multiple methods of getting there, whether it be by driving a car, riding a bus, or riding a bicycle. There are many things in Google Maps that we won't be able to cover today. Enjoy Google Maps.